Manchester United must respond with a strong performance against Real Betis after a disastrous showing at Anfield. United were defeated 7-0 against fierce rivals Liverpool at the weekend, and Erik ten Hag branded the performance as unprofessional, whilst Luke, the first to emerge from the dressing room after the game, admitted he was embarrassed. The defeat was the joint biggest against Liverpool in the club's history, but the players now have the opportunity to bounce back, just 4 days later, against Spanish side Real Betis in the first leg of a Europa League round of 16 tie. Real Betis held Real Madrid to a goalless draw on Sunday, and they are currently 5th in La Liga. They are managed by former Man City manager Manuel Pellegrini, who said this week he does not know what to expect from United after Anfield. Anthony Martial remains unavailable for selection as he looks to return from a hip injury, and Ten Hag has picked the same team that started against Liverpool. 22-14 Steven Ralston on the victory. 22-11 key event. 4 players repay fans and Erik ten Hag in Real Betis win from Anfield 2. This was a night of atonement for those Manchester United starters involved in the Anfield aberration only 4 days earlier. Marcus, Bruno and Wout, all guilty of specific transgressions in the humiliation by Liverpool, exorcised some demons to restore normality at a club whose upward trajectory suddenly dipped at the weekend. One of the most feckless participants at Anfield was decisive on another European night at Old Trafford. Defenders show the Brazilian inside at their peril, and the nonchalance with which curled the ball out of the reach of Claudio Bravo is partly why Erik ten Hag prioritized his acquisition. Read the full report here. 21-56 key event. United player ratings. As and Good has never been as egregious with the ball at his feet as he was in the first half, and one resulted in Betis hitting the post. 4 fortunate to start and had another uncomfortable half. Substituted at halftime for the second time in the last 4 games. 4 the calmest of the defenders when United were under the cosh in the first half and attempted to move them higher up the pitch. 7 read the full ratings here. 21-56 Steven Ralston. What would you rate the players? This widget requires JavaScript to work. Rate the players. Manchester UTD 4 Real Betis 1 UEFA Europa League, Thursday 9th, 2023 FT. Moon 4, 1, Betis, eventful, time. That's the final whistle at Old Trafford. A comfortable win. 90 Moon 4-1 BET. Steven Ralston 4 minutes added not long now. 87 Moon 4-1 BET. Steven Ralston ugly scenes. Some Betis fans trying to hurdle the stewards' segregation barrier to fight with some United fans. 85 Moon 4-1 BET. Steven Ralston the perfect response to Anfield. This has been the response that was required after the Anfield debacle. A very comfortable win in the round of 16 first leg. 82 Moon 4-1 Betis, event, goal. 4-1 United finally gets his goal, and it's well deserved. He's been great tonight. Excellent work from Pellistri, who helped create the goal. 81 Moon 3-1 BET. Steven Ralston another 2 changes. McTominay and Pellistri on and off. 79 Moon 3-1 BET. Steven Ralston chance. United counter-attack and Bravo produces a huge save to deny a brace. 77 Moon 3-1 BET. Steven Ralston McTominay coming on, another chance is incoming. To come off, perhaps. 75 Moon 3-1 BET Stephen Railston chance? Another big chance falls to, but he's denied again. Shot blocked. 72 Moon 3-1 BET Stephen Railston 20 minutes remaining, United on track for a comfortable home win here. 69 Moon 3-1 BET Stephen Railston has been lucky that tackle was high and dangerous, he flew into it. 68 Moon 3-1 BET Stephen Railston booked in the book for a slide challenge on Bravo. 67 Moon 3-1 BET Stephen Railston chance. Tries to sidefoot the ball into the back of the net, but the shot is tame. 65 Moon 3-1 BET Stephen Railston double change Malaysia and Sancho on and off. 63 Moon 3-1 BET Stephen Railston brilliant football, just created a golden chance for, but he shot instead of squaring it across goal. 60 Moon 3-1 BET Stephen Railston has been superb. His performance at Anfield was heavily scrutinised, but he's responded well tonight. He's been superb and one of the best on the pitch. 57 Moon 3-1 Betis event goal. 3-1 United makes it 3 with a header at the front post. A strong header, which Bravo could not stop, despite getting a hand to it. 56 Moon 2-1 BET Stephen Railston booked the first yellow of the game for United. 54 Moon 2-1 BET Stephen Railston, that is what is capable of, is certainly a funny player. He was largely anonymous through the first half, but he's always capable of popping up with a moment of magic, and that's what he did there. 52 Moon 2-1 Betis event goal. 2-1 United puts United ahead again with a bolt after cutting inside. A beautiful finish to restore the lead. 50 Moon 1-1 BET Stephen Railston struggling tonight. His confidence on the ball looks to have taken a hit after his blunder in the first half. 48 Moon 1-1 BET Stephen Railston, an interesting change Wan-Bissaka for was not the obvious change to make. There was an argument that he should have started, yes, but seemed the most likely player to be hooked. 46 Moon 1-1 BET Stephen Railston comes off Wan-Bissaka on, off. 45 Moon 1-1 BET Stephen Railston, we're back underway, here we go. HT Moon 1-1 BET Samuel Luckhurst halftime ratings, and here are your halftime ratings. Dreadful kicking. 4 unconvincing half. 5 one of the more assured defenders. 6 key challenge led to goal. 6 better in attack than defense. 6 crossed cutely. 4. 6 regressing. 5 bad. 4 ineffective with the ball. 5 clinical strike. 6 plenty of commitment but little quality. 6 HT Moon 1-1 BET Stephen Railston halftime. That's the whistle for the break.
Now